Governments in developed countries always engage stakeholders, particularly private sector, in bringing development for their people. This is what the UK-based non-governmental organization called Eleanor Foundation has been doing in Tanzania. The organization has supported government's efforts to bring development in two districts of Biharamulo and Chato in regions of Kagera and Geita, respectively. The Eleanor Foundation officially started its operations in the country in 2014. It mainly focuses on supporting to improve social services such as water, education and health, whereby it has drilled water wells, constructed classrooms and dispensaries in different places in those districts. The objective of the Eleanor Foundation is to ensure that it cooperates with the government in empowering poor communities by donating social services infrastructures. In the Biharamulo and Chato districts, the Eleanor has supported building modern toilets, drilling water wells, bringing dispensaries, classrooms, and connecting solar power to health centers. Some of the village district leaders have explained how they benefited from the Eleanor Foundation in their areas. Here is what they have to say.
Before receiving this water point,
mazara ambayo tulikuwa tunayapata kwanza,
we have been suffering quite a lot.
Hasa ya kwanza maji tulikuwa tunayapata mbali.
Before water, we have been going a long distance to find water.
Licha ya kupata mbali pia hayakuwa salama.
But also water was not safe.
Mazara ambayo tulikuwa tunayapata ni magonjwa.
We have been getting some
yanayosababishwa na kunywa maji machafu.
Which was being brought by water.
Tunashukuru kwa muda mfupi huu.
We thank quite a lot.
Baada ya kupata huu mradi,
after we received this water point,
tumepata wafadhali, magonjwa yamepungua kwa watoto.
Now there is less disease on
na
children.
Watu wazima
and elders as well.
Magonjwa kwa kweli yamepungua.
And now there is less disease.
Na vile vile hata wananchi imepunguza usumbufu wa kupata hii huduma mbali.
And also it has helped the people to get receiving this project
ambayo pia
across the area because they have been walking a long distance.
Ambayo pia haikuwa hata hivyo, pamoja na kuifuata mbali, ilikuwa sio salama kama.
But even though they have been walking very distant, but the water still was not safe.
This facility was started some years back, but because of the limited budget we have, we cannot reach where they aim to. For now, government laid the foundation of this block. It cost almost 7 millions, but lifting up the walls, was the effort of the communities.
Godfrey Gahanga, who is the project manager for Eleanor Foundation, explains how the situation was at Kitwe Chambogo.
You can see most of the pregnant women are supposed to attend the clinic every month, like 2 times or once. So you can imagine for the all 9 months, the women from Kitwe Chambogo has to travel to town. So like more than 10 trips. And also they have to check the progress of the babies in the stomach and so on. So you can imagine how much they're getting more complication during that time of 9 months. But still, the new baby born has to attend the clinic for 5 years. So you can imagine for the boys of, let's say 10 years, how many times they miss the attendance of the clinic or being seen by the doctor. So you find some of the complications are still more taking that stage. But also there is huge expenditure of transport costs because the government hospital is not in the town center of Biharamulo. You have to travel like another 3 kilometers.
So I would like to thank you for this solar system project on our HES facility. It was installed here on January of this year, and since then it has helped us actually in the deliveries because we have conducted more than 70 deliveries when the power was off using this solar system. Wow. Yeah. But also the day before yesterday we had a C-section when the power was off. So the power also helped us to conduct a cesarean section.
Wonderful. Wow.
Yeah, so we have seen the very significant improvement when the power is off. So this is very good.
Yeah.
But also it has helped also the security system on these two buildings, because actually it is only these two buildings, but they are very important.
Yeah.
So the security on this system, on these buildings, it has improved, because when the power is off and then it is very dark, and actually the security man cannot see on this area.
Yeah.
So it is a big improvement. So we thank you for this big project, and also we continue to welcome you on our HES facility.
Thank you for those words, and I'm very happy to be here again. I'm absolutely delighted to hear that this solar system is helping you and has been able to assist you in a C-section. Otherwise the outcome might have been very serious. So that's why we put it in. And so I'm so pleased to hear from you that it's in use and is supporting you. I'm really thrilled.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for that.
Some of the students who benefited from the Eleanor Foundation also expressed their thanks for the donation of classrooms and latrines constructed by the foundation at their schools.
Magdalena Simeo, nasoma darasa la 7.
She's in standard 7.
Sisi kama wanafunzi tutatoa shukrani zetu.
We thank you very much for the support.
Kwa kutujengea shule,
for constructing our school.
Vyoo na kutuletea madawati.
But also for bringing desks and building the toilets.
Kipindi cha nyuma tulipata tabu sana.
Before we have been suffering quite a lot.
Kuhusu chooni.
And especially for the toilets.
Wanafunzi walijisaidia machakani.
Most of them they have been getting outside.
Lakini kwa sasa tunafurahia kwa sababu tuna vyoo bora.
And now they are very happy because they have a new toilets.
My name is Emmanuel John Joseph. I'm coming from Nyamanga Secondary School Form 4A. I would like to say that, on my opinion, thank you, Elena Foundation, for your assistance. We see the last time we have not a good condition about toilet, but now we see we have enough toilets. But want to say thank you all our students. We have enjoyed the toilet, we have enjoyed the life of school, we keep our environment clean, so thank you.
My name is Neema Nyamshora. I am a Form 4 student. I'm here to talk about the challenge facing us, which is water. Here at our school there is a big problem, which is water. As you know, water has many uses, including in schools, in houses and other places. Here at our school, water is not enough. As you can see, there is containers there, but it is not enough for the whole school. In our school, water has many uses, including it is needed in toilets, kitchen, and other uses. Lack of water has many effects in our school. Among of the effects, it may lead to poor performance of the students.
Who presented us with the challenges that are faced by all of you. I think all three of the speakers spoke incredibly well, and I congratulate you for telling us the challenges in such fine detail. We understand all the challenges that you're talking about. Eleanor Foundation is principally interested in water sanitation and hygiene, WASH. And we have been aware of the issue of water here for some time, in fact since the school first opened. And we will be looking at how we can get more containers, but also to develop the borehole over there to provide water for washing and cleaning, but also to improve the number of, or to increase the number of tanks up there for drinking and cooking.
Administrations of the Chato and the Biharamulo district councils have been thankful for the works done by the LNO.
Before I proceed, there is something which the director's office have been prepared for Babu and Elena Foundation as well, as an appreciation for what Elena Foundation have been done for Chato district. So I would like a photograph to arrange us on how best on behalf of my boss I can present this. You see?
Is on behalf of the Chato District Council, Certificate of Appreciation. The certificate is awarded to Mr. Alistair Carey, the Chairman of Elena Foundation, to recognise his contribution on water and sanitation services, health and education support to the people of Chato District. Your support has been marvellous, and you have saved lives of people who had given up. Congratulations. We otherwise still need your continued cooperation for the livelihood of the entire Chato community. That is signed by the District Executive Director.
Before I stated that I have been hearing the work which have been done by Elena Foundation, and I have visited some, but not all. But we appreciate the work which is the work done by your organization.
However, Chato District Council has requested for support in completing the building of the dispensary, whose construction stopped due to lack of funds. The construction of the dispensary is done jointly by the government and the residents. District Chief Medical Officer Dr. David Mnembe explains.
My name is Dr. David Mdeba, a medical district in this a medical district of Chato. We are here by asking for the assistance from any foundation for the completion of our building here, which is for the Mlimani dispensary. Beneficiaries at this end area is around 10 to 17,000 that will benefit from these services. So we kindly ask for the Eleni Foundation to give us a support on this completion of the dispensary. Thank you very much.
The founder of the LNO Foundation, Mr. Alistair Carey, here explains how they would support construction of the particular dispensary.
Dr. David.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting us here today to see the dispensary at Mlimani. A lot of work has already been done, but a lot more needs to be done. And it seems that the main priority is to install iron sheets on the roof. I understand there are 370 iron sheets needed, which equates to about 15 million shillings. I will be talking with Godfrey. We'll be looking at our budgets and to see what help we can give. But I'm really grateful that we've been invited here today, and I'm grateful for the explanation, and I understand there are 17,000 potential beneficiaries coming from here for outpatient treatment and such like. Yeah, it's something that needs to be done. Thank you.
Despite the offered donation, there was still a big demand for classrooms, latrines and water for some schools. Teachers of the schools have continued to appeal for the support from the LNO.
I'm also the health teacher at our school. As you know that this school is very new, we need our girls to support. First of all, as the previous talk speaks, that we don't have accommodation for our girls. And that's all. Also, we need water, enough water for making cleanliness, and also we know that girls, they need availability of water. So we have insufficient of water here at our school. Maybe if possible, we need to be supported on that case.
Kwa hiyo tuna upungufu wa vyumba vya madarasa visiopungua 52.
Shortage of 50 classes.
Shule hii ina matundu ya vyoo 19.
They are saying they have a shortage of school toilets. They have only 19 pits.
Choo cha wavulana kikiwa na matundu 10.
They have 10 pits for boys.
choo cha wasichana kikiwa na matundu 9
and 9 for girls,
na chumba maalum kwa ajili ya
and also the changing
health salama. Kutokana na wingi wa watoto hawa tuna upungufu wa vyumba wa matundu ya choo yasiyopungua 77.
They have a shortage of more than 77 feet for students.
Changamoto nyingine ni ukosefu wa maji ya kutosha shuleni.
No enough water at the school.
Kutokana na vyoo vyetu ni vya kuflashi, kwa hiyo maji yanakuwa ni changamoto tunavyoenda mabombani.
Alistair Curry has assured them that he would continue doing his best to help the schools so that the students and the community at large live in a better environment.
The 2 blocks down there will be used only by the boys, and the girls will have their new facility.
Na kutokana na changamoto ya vyoo, hilo eneo hapo sisi tunapendekeza vitakuwa vyoo vya wavulana, alafu tutajenga vyoo vipya kwa ajili ya wasichana. Sawa sawa jamani?
We expect this will improve your health.
Na tunaamini hili litaweza kuboresha afya zenu.
And with better health you can study harder.
Na tunajua mkiwa na afya nzuri mtasoma kwa bidii.
So my message is to you, keep working hard.
Na ujumbe wake kwetu anasema msome kwa bidii.
Education offers you so many opportunities.
Anasema mkipata elimu bora inatupa fursa nyingi.
So please take them, because if you have the opportunity then you can achieve very much.
Anasema mtakavyotengeneza fursa nyingi ndivyo mtakavyoweza kuleta maendeleo kwenye maeneo yetu.
After a tour to inspect the projects, those leaders aired their views on implementation of those projects. Generally, they termed it a success.
I'm Alistair Carey. I'm chairman of Eleanor Foundation Tanzania, and we've been here for 3 weeks, just over 3 weeks. It's early February 2022. We've had a very busy period of time. We visited many projects that the foundation has been carrying out, both in Biharamulo and in Chato districts. One of the aims and objectives we had when we created the foundation was to give people better access to the basic needs of life. And I think most of the work we've seen during the last 3 weeks has shown that we're making progress. People are getting better water, schools have better toilets, people have access to healthcare, and generally we're doing our very best to improve the lives of people who really live in very difficult circumstances. We're delighted with the progress. I haven't been here for 2 years, but I'm delighted with the progress that the team has made out here in the country, and I'm really delighted with the cooperation that we get from the local communities, plus also the district governments. It shows that by all of us working together, we can achieve much more than just by working as individuals. So we're really happy to have come out here. I'm pleased with the progress, but we need to do much more. We'll be going home to the UK tomorrow, but we'll be making plans for our return later this year. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Nick Pallock. I'm a commissioner with the Guernsey Overseas Aid Commission, but I'm also a friend of Babu Carey and the Eleanor Foundation. Over the years, the Guernsey Commission has supported the Eleanor Foundation in several of its projects, and many times I promised Ali, as I know him, I promised Ali that I would come out and see some of them. So I've been delighted to be here with my wife Claudine for the past 3 weeks, visiting projects supported by the Overseas Aid Commission, but also seeing all the work that the Eleanor Foundation does in Biharamulo and in Chato district here in Tanzania. It really has been a privilege to see firstly where the money that we've provided has been spent, and I've literally just come back from visiting the dispensary and the maternity unit in Mutundu, which was a project I particularly wanted to see given my medical background. But wherever we've been, and we've been to schools to see toilets, and we've been to shallow well sites and borehole sites, wherever I've been with the Eleanor team, I've been very impressed with the way they work, and I've been particularly impressed with the way that they engage with local government and with the local communities. So it really has been a team effort, and I'm just delighted that I have finally been able to come here and see it. I hope that it won't be that long before I come back.
Eleanor Project Manager for Biharamulo and Chato, Mr. Godfrey Gahanga, has explained the secret behind the success in implementation and supervision of those projects.
My name is Godfrey Gahanga. I work with the Eleanor Foundation as a project manager for Chato and Biharamulo. We are basically based on water, sanitation and hygiene, and we have been improving school toilets, but also assisting the children of the issues of hand wash. But also we have been doing several projects like hand wash, but also the projects like dispensary, constructing, supporting health facilities like Mutundu and other projects. Or in general, we have achieved all this because of the commitment, especially about the community. Most of our projects are engaging the community, and this has been a full participation of community, especially in the rising of the rock materials for the shallower, for the school construction, but also the commitment of the government towards supporting the Eleanor Foundation activities, but even other organizations. So we have been in junction with the government, especially in improving the life of people. So all those things have enabled the Eleanor Foundation, but also the team we are having of staff are going out every time to make sure we make these things happening. So what we can just say, we'll keep working hard to ensure that the people who we are improving their life, they are protecting these projects and they are keeping them more sustainable to ensure they improve their life.
Residents of those districts expressed their happiness while handing over different gifts to the donors while dancing and singing.